Hello once again, it's Matthew here from Matthew North Music. Thank you for watching my latest video, and as ever, if you like the kind of videos I make, be them about music, electronics, retro tech, old computers, whatever, please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, and if you hit the little bell icon as well, you'll be notified when there's a new video. Now today's video is about this guitar here. This is a Fender Stratacoustic. It was made in 2004. And it used to belong to the late Martin Lee of the band Brotherhood of Man. Now, some of you may remember back in the days of lockdown, I actually recorded a cover version of the Brotherhood of Man's biggest hit, Save Your Kisses For Me, which I kind of did in a sort of mid-tempo, sort of prog rock style. Anyway, at the time I sent them the track and they seemed to approve of what I'd done. And that was that really. I don't think I even played the song live. I mean, I think I might have done it once later on, but I can't honestly remember. Anyway, Martin sadly passed away last year, and Sandra, his wife, put all his guitars up for auction to raise money for the British Heart Foundation. And so I had to look through the listings, and they were being sold by Gardner Holgate, who this is the catalogue actually from the auction, which has Jimmy Page's Gretsch on the front, which I think went for £100,000, which is a lot of money. But bearing in mind it was Jimmy Page's, and it was quite a rare guitar anyway, compared to, you know, the sort of £120,000–130,000 per guitar that guitars like David Gilmour's collection was getting. And some of those guitars, you know, they weren't even ones he played. They were just like, you know, left-handed American Strats that you know, he was sent for approval and that sort of thing. So, you know, I kind of think actually, if you're a multi-millionaire, probably 100 grand for Jimmy Page's Gretsch is probably not a bad deal. But anyway, I bought this guitar, and I just thought I'd make a little video about going up and getting it. My friend Paul, Milehouse Studios, very kindly gave it the once over for me. He doesn't normally do that sort of thing at all, but I was able to get him to do it, which was great. And at the end of the video, you'll see me doing a little bit of improv on it. So hope you like the video, and here we go. Well, here I am in Bristol at Bristol Services, and I'm on my way to Corsham in Wiltshire. Now, why am I going to Corsham? Well, I think you probably know from the title of this video, but we're about half an hour away. And for once, it's actually been a pretty decent drive up here. Normally, driving up to Bristol is a real pain, but this time it's been all right. So fingers crossed, we will get to Gardner Holgate, pick up the guitar, and we can have a look at it. Well, here I am. Let's go and collect a guitar. And here we are, me with new guitar. Sorry, this is on the phone and the picture quality is not very good, or the sound, but I'm just doing this in a rush. But here it is. This is the Stratacoustic. Now, if we look at the bridge, you can see there's some rather interesting bits of insulation protector over the strings. And also some of the pegs are in a funny position. I think they need replacing, and I do have a set of black pegs, so that's not going to be a problem. There's a few little dead spots here and there, but hopefully with a good setup, that'll all be fine. But I'm going to pop this over to my friend Paul's and see what he thinks. Oh my God, what's he done to my guitar? Now, I looked at this more closely, and the reason that there's these bits of earth sleeving is because these pins have so had it. He wedged in the plastic just to keep the strings in place. So that's why they're in there, and you can see there that they're actually been wedged in as well. And you can see, looking at this jig, that the neck is already a bit bent, even with no strings on it. So that definitely needs some fine tuning and adjustment. These are the strings that are going to go on, but I can't help thinking that Dario's packaging looks like something that's come from Apple. Right, as you can see, probably, or I hope you can, there's a fair bit of gap on there with the strings on. So, yes, our neck is almost bent like a banana. And so Paul's got his mate Alan on the case. Alan! Tiny bit. Let's right in there. Well, this is absolutely amazing now. No buzzing, no horrible noises. The action on this is now lower than any other acoustic I own, I think. So, thanks Paul, that is brilliant.